You're listening to the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast, and I'm going to bring something to you right off the bat that Yale and the HBCU partnerships. And I want to bring that to you because this is a very interesting story. Yale and the HBCU partnerships. Why is Yale willing to partner with the HBCUs? And folks, I'm going to break this down a different way for you. Money Mike, as I've shared with you many occasions, I am an African-American Republican conservative. Here's what's going on, folks. Yale University and the entire academic system has pretty much failed. And the GOP party, the Republicans, believe it or not, they need Black America more than you actually believe. And what's going on here is they're trying to start a partnership program to have us come in and teach them technology, space, and they're going to utilize our resources. Now, Money Mike told you before that we built America once, and we're going to build America again. So part of this, of what you see that is taking place right now, and I'm flat out laying it out. You're going to have some academia, some educational, a lot of different parties and groups want to agree with me, but the academic education system has failed. This not producing the results. And here's the flip side of it. The HBCUs, the University of Historical Black Colleges, have been working harder than you ever believe. And I will tell you this, they work harder than they do at the PWI, the predominantly white institutions. They work harder than the California State University administration. And what I mean by that, the HBCUs have adopted a model of all hands on deck. Everybody that is at that institution is working. And they are working 7 days a week, and they are covering all of the gaps. Now, I told you when I saw St. Augustine, my direction with that from a corporate enterprise business perspective, the HBCUs need to partner up. I've also said if you're going to have a demand and you're going to ask for something, because if you ask not, you have not, the HBCUs should be going to the next president, whether it's Trump or Biden, and we want our own bank. We want our own financial institution. We don't want to take loans and borrow. We want to have that money stay in-house. And so you've got a situation today, folks, that I will tell you, this one is not going in the right direction. Yale now has come in, and they're looking to partner. And what does that do? You take the collective groups of the HBCUs, it's going to weaken them. It's going to weaken you. It's not going to be something that you're going to be able to hang on to, okay? Because they're diluting the asset. Now, of course, what does Yale have to offer? Money. They have money to offer, okay? But here's the trickle-down theory. We go back to Reaganomics. Everything's supposed to trickle down. It doesn't really trickle down. Now, when you look at this collectively, and I looked at it, and I told you I have friends that are very high in education, hold very high positions. Here's the flaw. The system is broken, especially in California. It's tremendously broken, and I know the HBCUs are coming into San Francisco. You got Spelman and Howard. But you got a situation where you're going to have to figure out how we're going to overcome this, because there's a deficit. And Money Mike put it as me going all the way back as Lehman Brothers. We have no idea how huge of a deficit we have in the collegiate academic system. They have depended time and time again for funding. So Money Mike's just